Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and in today's video, we are at Ikea. I can't wait to take you inside and show you some of my favorite super cheap items from Ikea, and of course, we're gonna have a few DIYs.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.
All right, you guys, so I'm starting off over in the tray section. Ikea has this new wood tray online. I just saw it when I was searching for this video. It's $9.99 and it's so cute. I mean, you could make a table out of this or put decor on it. So I can't wait to style this in my home.
Somehow we can't miss out.
I love these stainless steel Trivets. They're great. They're only $6.99. They're great for putting hot, dishes out on. Another thing that I was thinking maybe you could use this for was to put on your sink and dry dishes on. So in my last Ikea video, I told you guys about these trash cans that they have at Ikea. I showed you the one in black for only $12.99. They're the step trash cans. They also have them in this light tan color, which is their new kind of bathroom line color. All right, so over in the bathroom section, I also spotted these cute little soap containers. They're only $1.49. They are plastic, so they're a little bit more flimsy, but you can't beat that price. So there's this new section of organization over in the bathroom section at Ikea, and I noticed they had this little drawer system, and this is $12.99. I actually have something similar to this in my bathroom that I use for storing makeup, so I think that's a great price for those. You could get two of them and just stack them on top of each other. The line also has these trays and these little containers for your bathroom. So I'm never leaving Ikea without checking out their throw blankets. They always have the best prices. I'm drawn to this one right here. This throw blanket is only $9.99. It's on sale. I think this would look great. I'm probably going to get it, and I don't know, maybe we'll do a DIY with it. So I picked up this black magazine holder a while back when I was thrifting, you guys. I'm talking a while, and it's just been in my garage. I also grabbed a board from my garage and cut it so that it was the same size as my planter. And then I'm just gonna screw it down in the corners. Next, I grabbed some foam that I had on hand, and I'm just going to cut it so it fits the size of my board that I cut out. Next, I'm going to take that throw blanket that I picked up at Ikea, and I'm going to place it over the top so that the center is at the top portion. Then I'm going to cut it off, leaving about, I would say, around 4 inches hanging over so I can staple it. I'm going to be using my staple gun, and so I'm just going to start on one side, pulling it down as straight as possible. If the staples don't go all the way, you can always nail them in place. Then I'm going to do the opposite side as well, stapling that side in place, making sure I pull it the best that I can. Now I'm going to flip the fabric up around the legs, and then I'm going to cut off any extra. I'm going to move the sides so I have as few wrinkles as possible. I'm going to cut off any excess fabric, and then I'll repeat that on the other side as well. Pulling the fabric up, making sure to kind of put it neatly around the legs, and then I'll staple it in place. Now, if you do have any fabric that's hanging over, you can always hot glue it in place. And here's a look at how this little ottoman turned out.
So I want to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Native. Native is a vegan and cruelty-free deodorant company. I was really tired of wondering like what ingredients were actually in my deodorant, and I wanted something that was really clean. Native deodorants are aluminum-free, paraben, and sulfate-free. They have simple ingredients with stuff that we recognize like coconut oil and shea butter. Their deodorants are not sticky and they dry really quickly as well. I think one of my favorite things about Native is their wide selection of scents. My favorite scent is probably their lavender and rose. It's just a really subtle scent, and I don't like anything that's too overpowering. Native deodorants have longevity even after you've been exercising all day. Native recently teamed up with an LA-based lifestyle brand called Jungalow, and I have two of the scents from that line. I have sandalwood and fig, and it's just like a perfect sandalwood smell. Like it smells so good. I also have the palm leaf and bergamot. It makes you feel like summer. It's just a very good summer scent. Native also offers free shipping in the US, and they don't stop there. They also have things like body wash and toothpaste on their website. Native really wants you to try out their deodorants. Normally they would be 3 deodorants for $36, but if you use my link that'll be down in the description box and use the code Fenwick at checkout, you'll get 3 deodorants for $24. That's 33% off with my code. And you can also get 20% off toothpaste and body wash with my code. So make sure when you go to checkout, you use my code Fenwick, and everything will be linked for you down in the description box.
I feel like every time I come to Ikea, they have out new rugs. This one right here is only $19.99, and it's a big size. Let's see what it is. 70 by 180 centimeters. And then they also have this one, which is really cute. So I just walked by this rug. It's $279, but it's one of their newer rugs. And it's just really nice, you guys. If you need like a neutral rug, this is a great option. All right, so you won't believe this one is only $1.99. I love the natural tone of it. And I mean, this could look so great as a pillow. You could recover something with it. So I'm definitely gonna pick up 2 of these.
So in this video, I'm definitely reviving some of my old thrifted finds. I had this lamp that I thrifted probably a year ago. I'm gonna be wrapping the rug around here. So I'm just gonna wrap it around and then cut off the edge so it has a straight line down. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, having a small lip go over. And then I'm gonna cut off excess at the top and the bottom, leaving about 1 inch to fold over, maybe 1.5 inches. And then I'll hot glue it in place. Next, I'm going to tuck in that rug by hot gluing it and then just tucking it all around, making sure it looks as neat as possible. Now, once I did this, I realized that it didn't look very clean, so I found some burlap ribbon that I had from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to add that to the inside just as a nice little layer. And then I'm going to add it to my existing lampshade, and here's how the lamp turned out.
So one of the items I was really hoping to find was this new basket that they have. It's $12.99, and it fits in all of the calic drawer systems, but I just think it's so pretty. It's $12.99, which is a little bit more than their normal ones, but I'm gonna pick up 2 of these. I just love them. I also really like this bamboo one that you can see. This goes in the calic container as well. This one's $14.99 and really cute. I'm not sure if this basket is new, but this is huge, you guys. This basket is $34.99. And it is a great big size. Like you can see it against these baskets that they've had for a while, but those are nice. Ikea has a wide selection of tabletop lamps. One of my favorite ones is this white one right here. It's priced at $27.99, and I think this would be perfect for an office or next to a bed. So I've been looking online at all of the light fixtures. Ikea has so many great options that are really inexpensive. I'm gonna go with this one right here. It's $29.99, and I have a DIY plan for it.
So I grabbed some macrame cord and yarn. I'm going to link that down in the description box for you if you're interested in it. And I got a piece of cardboard that's a little bigger than 4 inches long. I'm going to start by wrapping my macrame cord around 5 times, and then I will cut it off at the bottom. Next, I'm going to get a piece of white yarn. Actually, I think this might be kind of an ivory color, and I'm going to tie it up at the top in a knot. I'll cut off the excess down at the bottom. Then I'm going to grab some clear elastics from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use that to tie off my tassel at the top. Now this next part is a little bit different. I'm going to be using a dog brush because they have those really fine bristles, and I'm just going to try to brush it out. Now you may have to go in and untwist some of the cord and then continue to brush it out, but it's just going to give it a really natural look to it. So the tassels do take a while to put together, so I'm just watching TV. I have my little tassel station set up here. I'm, making them. Of course, I'm getting it all over my pants, but that's okay. Moose is helping too. Moosey, hi. Now it does take a long time to put these tassels on, but then from there, all you have to do is use your yarn. You just have to tie them on all around your chandelier. Now you're going to be left with some extra pieces of yarn. I just went through and cut off the extra pieces with my scissors. After your piece is hung up, you want to go through and trim off the bottom to make sure that you don't have any that are uneven. You want to try to make them as even as possible.
I'm over in the clock section and I just found this clock. It's priced at $19.99. I've never seen this one before, but I think it would make a really great DIY. So I'm gonna grab this and do something fun with it. I'm not really sure what though.
So I decided that I was going to paint this clock. So I taped off half of it because I only wanted to paint half of it. And then I'm going to use Waverly white chalk paint and paint the side of it. Let that dry, and then you're going to add in a second coat of the Waverly white chalk paint. Next, I'm going to add in a stencil once everything's dry. This stencil I actually picked up from Walmart, and I'm going to be using the black ink color by Waverly. And I'm just going to lightly press that stencil in. Now, once my stencil had a chance to dry, I noticed that I kind of messed up a little bit and there were some areas over the side, so I added some more white. And then I added some white over the top of my stencil so it blended in more and it wasn't so perfect. And here's a look at how the clock turned out.
So I'm totally here for these large like boxwood balls that they have. These are huge, you guys. They want, let's see, those are $19.99. They also have a smaller version for $4.99. And I think they're pretty popular because my store literally only has like one left in both of these. I love coming over to like the decor section here. They have this new bowl for $24.99, which is a little pricey, but for a wood bowl, that's not really a bad price. And it's nice, like it's pretty good quality. So these little glass vases, they're so pretty. They're $7.99 and they're just this really pretty blue color. You guys know my house is mainly blue, so I just love the way these look. There are a ton of new plants out for spring. I love this one, you guys. This one is only $19.99. And look how huge that is. You put that in a cute planter, that would look awesome in a room. Check out these concrete planters. These are $19.99. They're pretty large and they're actually kind of heavy too. These would look great, and they would also make a really great DIY. I know I've seen these in a smaller size, so I'm gonna see if I can find the smaller one. You guys, I am obsessed with this one. Like, look at how cute this is. This one's a little bit smaller than the concrete one over there, but oh my gosh. And I think, based on the sign, I think these are only $7.99. So I'm definitely getting one of these. Yes, yes. So cute. Oh my gosh, I must be in a beige mood, you guys. Look at my cart. It's like completely beige. Everything I'm getting is like rattan or beige. Now, if you're wondering which plants to pick up at Ikea, this is one that I've had really good luck with at my house. It's $14.99 and it's pretty large. It would probably fit in that beige planter that I just picked up, or you could put it in a larger planter, but these have worked really well for me. So I like this plant. Well, surprise, surprise, I'm gonna be picking up another calic storage container on this shopping trip. These are kind of heavy and I have to load them up in my cart myself, but they're so awesome. This one's actually going to my mom's house, so it's not for me. So I'm getting this white calic one that's $69.99. I have these all over my house and they're so great for storage. I love them in craft rooms. I keep them for like toy storage. Really, honestly, they're probably in almost every room in my house. All right, got it in the cart. I literally took everything out to put it in here so I didn't have to get one of the carts they use for actual furniture. So I'm up by the checkout and I just saw this adorable swivel chair, originally $59 and they're only wanting $39 for it. I don't like the red, but we could totally DIY this and it would be perfect for my office. I think I'm gonna grab it because I have a stool now, but it's not high enough and I need a stool that I can sit at my like crafting table with. So I'm gonna grab this.
So Moose and I started by unboxing the stool, taking everything out. I wanted to get all the red pieces assembled so that I could start by painting it. So I kind of got the pieces figured out before I could go paint them. Now to paint this, I'm just going to be using an ultra matte Rust-Oleum black color, and I just did maybe 1 or 2 coats and then I flipped the pieces over and added in additional coats, making sure I didn't have any red showing up. Back in my studio, I assembled everything. I'm gonna link below to my drill. I've had a lot of questions about it, but I'm just gonna put all the pieces together based off of the IKEA directions. I have to tell you, this was fairly simple to put together. Now I did have to go back in and do a little bit of touch-up paint, but I just used my black ink Waverly paint. And here's a look at how it turned out. All right, you guys. I hope you had fun shopping with me today at IKEA, and I hope you like the DIYs that I put together. I get asked often about, can you buy things online from IKEA? And yes, you can. Some things are available online. You'll just have to check out their website and see if they're available. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. I post 2 DIYs each week, and if you missed our last video, I'll link it here for you, and I'll talk to you guys in our next one. Bye.